I verified this residence. I have access to this house.
Y'all came in here and y'all being disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful.
Pull me against what? You!
Some cops realized too late that they are not above the law, just like how Deputy Andrew Jenkins realized he was in a deep mess when he used excessive force. On September 28, 2016, Deputy Andrew showed up at a Deltona bus stop on Deltona Boulevard after someone called to complain that a man named Juarez was harassing people.
Can I talk to you over here, sir? Okay. I need to talk to you over here. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay. Okay, you watch it, right? You watch it. They're winning. They're winning. You fucking with me, motherfucker. They winning. I know you're throwing me hard, motherfucker. You fucking cop. All right, see?
Delta 43 Central, 1 to 10.
Okay, you see? I got witness, motherfucker. Okay, they got you still from motherfucker.
Come right over here.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey, can you talk to my partner over there and just find out, help him out, please? He's pulling up right now. Quit pulling against me.
I got witness, motherfucker. I got witness.
Pull me against what? You!
Motherfucker, you break my... Okay. Oh,
92, I need you over here.
She's taking video. Good. All right. She's taking video.
Stop resisting, you understand?
I'm not resisting, motherfucker.
You are. When you pull against me,
No.
you shout at me, you're
No.
resisting.
They're taking videos right there.
Just comply with our orders, you understand?
Okay, but get me out of my knee because you break my leg, motherfucker. You break my leg.
92, guys.
Juarez wasn't resisting, he only shouted profanities at the officer, and that's not illegal, and it certainly doesn't warrant being leg swept to the ground. At this point, Juarez tells the officer that his leg hurts.
Well, everything we got is recorded as well.
No, you guys are scared, man. My worship statements, I don't give a fuck about this. I'm gonna send demons to your house to fucking kill you.
Roll him on the other side. You're gonna roll it back over?
This side? No, I don't have no weapons. Don't worry. You break my fucking leg, motherfucker. He break my leg. He break my leg. He abused me. You got it, right? Tell Melanie. Tell my daughter. She goes to that school? Alright. I got you.
Okay, we're gonna put him in my car.
I got you.
Here, let me double lock.
Check my
Here, let go.
I'm gonna come out too because the worship statement.
Make sure the cuffs are good.
You got it? Give it to Melanie.
Separate your hands for me. So we can take a walk out.
Give that to Melanie, to my daughter.
Your leg's not broken.
You break my leg.
Okay.
We're
gonna stand you up.
I can't get up, motherfucker. Fucking cop. I can't
go.
walk, motherfucker. You break my leg.
Your leg's not broken.
Yes, motherfucker, you did.
You're kidding me. Come on, let's
Hey,
go.
you saw, I can't walk.
We'll just carry him. Let's go.
Call the police. Come on. They break my leg. I can't walk, motherfucker.
Okay.
You break my leg.
Okay.
That's what I got. Oh, I hate fucking cops, man.
Yeah. Relax right here.
Yeah, fucking guy, you really abused me. He broke my, I want to go to the hospital.
Sure.
He broke my leg. Sure, motherfucker. I'm gonna see you someday, motherfucker.
Have a seat, sir.
I can't. You break my leg.
Take one more step there.
I can't. You broke my leg. I can't. You broke my leg. He broke my leg, this motherfucker. Oh, he's gonna get it. I'm not playing games. He broke my leg. He broke my leg.
Stop shouting.
Take me to the hospital.
Relax, man. You're fine.
How can I be fine, motherfucker?
Have a seat in the
You
vehicle.
wasn't the one on the ground.
Have a seat.
Try to, but you gotta pick me up
Okay.
because you broke my leg.
We'll help you. Let's
Okay,
go.
help me, motherfucker.
Let's go. There you go. Perfect. Now sit down. Now swing your legs in.
You will record everything, right?
We're recording everything. You have nothing to worry about.
No, I'm not worried. You're the one that's supposed to be worried, motherfucker.
Oh, I can assure you I'm not worried.
Kiss my ass, motherfucker.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
Mr. Juarez sustained a fracture of his left kneecap that required extensive surgery and rehabilitative care. Juarez was only taken to the hospital after the deputies took their time collecting evidence from the scene. Jenkins was fired on April 2nd, but the county was left facing a potential lawsuit from Juarez. They settled for $165,000 as they feared that if it went to a jury trial, they might have to pay in the millions. On July 14, 2022, Bradenton Police Chief Melanie Beavenon was on the hunt for a wanted man with her juniors when she came across a property that was proving difficult for her to get into.
Yeah. You own this house?
No, we stay in this part.
All right. Can we go? Can we access through the house through there?
Can he? Yeah, explain this.
What's
Does
going on?
somebody need to be at the front?
He's saying there's two different
There's different
houses.
places.
Yeah, I know.
Is
He's
it
back
attached to
The
this,
one,
or is it?
there's a one back there, and it's a
No,
fourth
this is the
up here.
one building. Then he's in that one building.
He's in the other building.
Yeah, he's in the back.
Gotcha.
Well, if you want to catch him, he's gonna go behind the house.
Go out the back.
That's fine. That's why
I'm
we're
just
here.
gonna like I know if he's trying to get out. I don't know. I just got here. If he figures that you're here, he's gonna go that way.
Okay.
He's
There's a
gonna
back
go.
door.
There's like fence. He's gonna.
That's
go
what I'm asking to do. Because I know I
don't
already.
think
This way though, because the side's
Okay,
so he can't circle around and come back through here.
He can.
You can.
Is there only
I'm
one
telling you
door?
right now, you need an officer
There's
in
a
the
front
back
and a
of
back
that
door.
house.
Let me see where the other officer is then. 132. Who was the backup en route?
I don't know how you get I'm still really confused about this.
So for 112, are you close? It's gated the whole way. We'd have to circle the block, I guess. We're gonna go. Copy. This address has a gate partition blocking a second house in the back. The subject's going to be in the back. We're going to walk around to the rear just in case he runs out the back. If you could come to the front.
Did they go through here? Did they go through here though?
The cops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, go through here?
You guys can come in.
Hi, you can come back around that front.
Right back right there.
Hey Chief, how are you? Oh, the house when you're facing it, it's a red door, you can come through there.
He's actually goes in the side door.
Andre, let's go.
Looking for Dre. That's what they're looking for.
Do we know, is he in there?
I'm not sure. I can't even really be honest. I have no clue. I just got here to pick up my granddaughter.
They're in the back, right?
Fixed renters in here, I think.
Yeah, you got a couple different family units going on.
Hey, come out! It's the police department!
He's yelling.
Andre, let's go. Time's up. Andre, open up the door, please.
They're talking.
The officers went through the woman's home to gain access to the house behind it. Although they were tipped off about the suspect's location, the officers did not have the right to enter the property.
Hey, we're looking for Andre.
God damn, what y'all banging on my door like?
Well, we're trying to find Andre.
Is Andre Wimberly here?
Alright. Is he in the back or?
Oh, I heard a guy talking.
That's her sister's boyfriend.
Okay.
Do
Can
you
we
mind if I look?
come in and check for Andre?
Hold on.
Okay.
God.
Okay, I don't want to be in the
What time is it?
I gotta go. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Hold tight.
Yeah, just right out here you can stand.
I'm not on you.
I know. Yes, ma'am.
Is Andre in there, bud?
What's up?
You let me in the house?
I guess standard procedures don't apply to Melanie Beavenon. She can barge right into any home and arrest anyone. This is a severe breach of privacy.
Excuse me. Thank you.
I can have one.
Alright.
Come to get your child.
1440.
And Andre, let's go, man.
You guys are funny.
No flashlight?
You still have a unit watching
Can
the
you
back?
step over here?
Person open this.
What is it, like a pantry?
Pantry.
Gotcha.
What is that? The fuck?
There he is.
Hey, Andre.
Oh, there he is.
Come on out.
Good job, let me talk to him.
Hold on. Hold on 1 minute.
Let me talk to him, man.
That one.
No, don't touch me, bro. Leave me alone.
Listen.
You didn't even report to me.
I want you to calm down, okay?
Relax, Destiny, relax.
Put your feet on, Andre.
Relax, babe, come on. Relax, baby, relax.
There you go.
I don't care. You don't act like that. Come here. Stop.
No!
Well, you're just making yourself dumb.
10 years!
After grabbing Andre, Melanie has the house searched. She did not have a search warrant. This was a blatant abuse of power which would ultimately come back to bite her.
All right, guys, you done in here? All right, guys, get out of the house, please. Unless y'all got a warrant or something, you need to go.
Hold on. We just arrested somebody in here, so we don't
Exactly.
have to go quite yet. We don't have to
Okay.
go quite yet.
Okay.
Just stand by.
Okay. I mean, I get it that you got to come in here and do your thing, but like, you don't need to be searching for shit.
Ma'am. You don't see us
We're not searching going through anything.
Well, then I guess I do what I want to do too, right? And that's picking up shit.
Subject for
Okay.
to information, driver's license not valid, showing local alarm.
They are slops, though.
Yes, they are.
And Cassie has a marijuana card, so it doesn't matter if you find me.
1453.
You're fucking
What's that?
So we can't search, but always make sure you have to look around and see what we're. Because she got all upset. So always make sure you look. Search incident to arrest, but it's not a search.
They're clearly hiding stuff.
Well, it's for officer safety. We can search the immediate area, check the immediate area. So.
One junior officer, Hannah, who was at the scene, was brave enough to report the chief's actions, claiming it was an illegal search. Though the department launched an investigation, they ultimately cleared the chief of any wrongdoing. In protest of this decision, Officer Hannah resigned from her position. Respect goes out to Officer Hannah for not working with a disgusting department led by a dictator. If we're talking about corrupt officers, we can't forget these deputies who made a deaf man's life hell. On May 26, 2019, officers converged on a deaf man yelling orders at him, and when he obviously couldn't hear them, they did the worst thing possible.
Put your hands behind your back, sir. Alright, grab his hands. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Roll over. Grab his hand. Just get on your stomach. Turn around. Just have him stand up. I think he's hurting. Let me see your hands. Hands. Let me see your hands.
In the span of 9 seconds, 3 different cops ordered him to lie down, sit up, and roll over, not understanding that he was deaf.
I think he's gonna fall. He's not being compliant. Look at me. Hey, look at me. Sit.
The man identified himself as John Kelly. He was legally deaf, and it's just sad to see how our officers shoot first and ask questions later.
I know.
He saw us all pull up and walk towards me. He just kept walking with his hand in his pocket.
What the?
He's sitting. We got one to cooperate with us to get him out. Every time we were trying to cuff him, he was tucking his hands up underneath his chest.
Well, maybe he did that because it was his only way to communicate with these tyrants.
That is a big guy.
She got tased. You want no EMS? You don't want any EMS? 321, because you were tased.
Need to at least check, make sure your probes are out.
Receive number 5. I'm trying to. I know alphabet.
When the EMS asked why he got tased, the shameless cops had no answer for that. They then proceeded to give him the medical help he needed.
Receive number 5, showing out with 321.
You got it.
Kelly had to be hospitalized for his injuries. The cops initially approached him because another deaf man had seen him and his wife arguing in sign language and thought it was a physical altercation. Kelly ended up suing the PD, and a trial is set to start soon. However, this next arrest would end up costing the city thousands of dollars and getting a cop fired. On September 18, 2019, Idaho Springs police conducted a traffic stop on Brady Mystic after he ran a stop sign, prompting him to pull over in the parking lot of a laundromat.
Victor 17, sit back in your car! Sit back in your car!
Run up on us like that? Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Stop! We're in a fight. We're in a fight.
Get your arm behind your back, right now! Get your arm behind your back, right now! Arms behind your back, right now, or I'm gonna tase you!
Tase it.
Stop! Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Other hand behind your back, now! Other hand, now!
I'm sorry. Compton, Summers. What we doing?
Roll over. Roll over to me. Sit. Stay sitting.
Stop,
Sit.
dude.
I'm down.
Stay down.
What do you want? What is help me?
Don't run at us like that.
I'm down.
Just sit down. You're deaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want?
Stay sitting down. Stay sitting down. Stay down.
Taser deployed, and can you have one respond to our location, please? Start medical.
At this point, Officer Hanning broke his own leg while needlessly wrestling Mystic. EMS now tended to the injured officer while Mystic was taken to a hospital where the female officer tried talking to him.
Hello? Can you just let him know that I have one quick chance to explain this before we leave the hospital? Okay. I pulled him over for failing to stop at that stop sign. He got out of his car and approached my car very quickly. That's not how that's supposed to work. So we got out and tried to contact you. That's all I have.
Okay, I understand. I failed to stop. That's fine.
Do you understand why everything else happened?
No. When I got pulled over, I tried to come because the light was in my face and it scared me and I couldn't see and I didn't like that and I was frustrated. So I came over to see what was going over because of me. I thought maybe it was even someone else. I didn't know that I was the one. I didn't know what the reason was, but I couldn't see.
I understand that, but you should have stayed in your vehicle. Okay.
So what happened to the car?
The car was towed. And at this point, after you are released from the hospital, you're going to jail.
I didn't fight or anything. He grabbed me down and took me down on the ground. And later I got frustrated. I was trying to talk. I was trying to say something. You didn't know I was deaf.
So, for any other questions?
No, not at this time. I don't have any more questions right now. And there's not much else I can say.
I'm surprised. What am I going to jail for?
Resisting arrest and assault in the second degree. And a stop sign violation.
I need a lawyer.
That's fine. That's why I'm not asking you any questions. I'm trying to just tell you what's going on, so you know.
Assault was second degree. It sounds like I was trying to kill someone. I wasn't doing anything.
Okay.
When I came to try to talk with you, you pulled me down.
Okay. That's it. I have nothing else to say, okay?
The sad part of this story is that Brady was then kept in jail for 4 months for resisting arrest, where he was mistreated and couldn't communicate due to the jail staff's lack of adequate training. Officer Hanning was later arrested and fired on a completely different case that I covered on this channel. If you'd like to check out that case, it's the last one in this video, and I'll link it in the description as well. Mystic sued the city and a settlement of $255,000 was reached. These tyrant officers keep on getting worse as this next officer arrests a man with dementia. On 7 December 2024, Officer Jay Pritchett confronted George Henderson at a gas station after complaints were made against him. At this time, George had a silver alert out for him. A silver alert is a public notification for a missing person.
How's it going, brother?
How you doing?
Good. Got a call about you assaulting somebody? What happened with that?
I work with these guys.
Yeah. Was it him you pushed? Who did you push?
Who did I push? I pushed the miller from back.
You pushed what?
I don't know what you're looking for from me. But what I do is I go out there and tell them Miller bills and all that. Now, you wanna believe something about me? You can call some people. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't trying to steal nothing.
Okay. You good? You got any guns or knives on you or anything? Just take your hand out of your pocket for me.
No, I don't have no guns.
Take your hands out of your pocket for me.
Let me get you the gun. I don't have no guns.
Okay, turn around for me.
All right.
Turn. Give me your hands. Where do you live at? Walk up here, walk up here to this counter with me. Lean up on that counter up here for me, okay? We're gonna figure out what's going on. Let me talk to this other guy.
Live in this area.
I got you. Go over and sit up next to that counter. I'm gonna talk to him real quick. What's going on?
He's in my car.
He's getting in your car?
Weighing out 70 miles away. My car.
What did he say?
Where did he live?
So he was attempting to take your vehicle? Okay. Hey, so why were you inside his car?
I wasn't inside.
You weren't inside his car?
Well, yes I was.
You were inside of his car?
He gave me a climber. I ain't trying to do anything.
I understand.
You know, you can call somebody.
Do you take any kind of medication or something? No, your pupils are very, very, very tiny, pinpointed. Can you look up in the air for me?
Yeah, I don't drink. I don't drug.
Go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. You got cocaine in your nose.
Man, that's a lie. That's a lie. Oh, man.
Let go of my hand. You understand me? Put your hands behind your back. Don't you move. Todd, send me units. I'm 5-1. Give me your hands. All right. If I roll you, gonna roll on your back, okay?
14 Buick Marty business check. Martin Steel Building, that'll be 1018 from Allegheny.
Roll over. Come on. Roll. I'm gonna pull you up, okay?
14-704, be advised. There's also a security company called in. There's a tag button going off at the highway right now.
Uncross your leg, please. Hey, I gotta get you up, brother. Okay?
Careful.
You in cuffs, just relax. Come on, you can't lay here in handcuffs, brother. Yeah, he bit the out of me.
Pritchett hit Henderson twice on the back of his head, making him lose consciousness for 30 seconds. After his barbaric actions, Pritchett tries to investigate him, and we get hints of Henderson's condition.
Todd, I'm 1015 1 mil. Go and send me EMS. Did he take anything out of your car?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you have your license on you? Do you have any kind of form of ID?
No.
Nothing? Okay. Do you want to stand up, or are you okay sitting down? We can lean you up against this if you want. Or sit you back onto something, okay? I don't want to really pull you by your arms. That will hurt. I'll pull you up and we'll walk back over here and you can sit down against this, okay? All right, how you want to do this? Is that comfy?
Yep.
Okay. Where do you live at? Hang on.
Illinois?
Where do you live at?
58, 28.
5828 what?
38.
Just what city?
Huh?
What city do you live in?
48, 38.
Do you live in Clarksville? Do you live in Guthrie? What state do you live in? Do you know?
No.
You don't know what state you live in?
No.
Okay. Where did you come from? And why do you have white powder in your nose? You have powder in your nose.
Oh, I got my nose.
You have powder in your nose. When I see powder in your nose. And your pupils are very constricted.
I don't know.
Okay. Did you maybe look? You're under arrest. Okay, I'm gonna Mirandize you real quick. Okay, just so you know your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you can't afford one, won't be appointed to you by the courts. Okay. If you took something that you shouldn't have taken, and you've kind of gone into some kind of psychosis, I need to know so I can get you some help. Have you taken anything tonight?
No.
Okay. Because what you're saying and stuff isn't making sense. We're going to go to the hospital anyway. Because your story and you're not really making much sense. And you got powder in your nose. Okay? Are you confused? Do you not know where you are? The stuff in your nose looks like cocaine, man. Alright? If you took too much cocaine, that's alright. I done found it. You done caught. You can't get in trouble for no more cocaine. I done got it on you. Okay? Do you have anything in your pockets you're not supposed to have? Do you have any cocaine in your pockets?
No.
Okay. Just hang tight. With the whole situation, I'll probably need a statement from you, stating what you saw, him fighting with me, him biting me, and all that. Okay.
No problem.
Okay, cool. Let me radio something real quick. 512 Todd. Just note in my CAD, I observed a white substance in the male's nose and attempted to arrest him. The male became non-compliant, fighting with me. The male and I both fell to the ground. I got on top of the male. The male then proceeded to bite me on my arm, to which I then struck the male in his head, and he did fall unconscious momentarily.
Also be advised, EMS is in route.
10-4, thank you. Did you walk here? Did you drive here? Did you have a car? You walked here?
No.
How did you get here? Do you have a car?
I was unconscious.
Well, I have a car, but I didn't use my driving.
Did you walk here?
No.
Then how did you get here? You get dropped off?
Yes.
Okay. I got you. Do you know who dropped you off?
Yes.
Who?
The lady on the dress.
Lady in the dress?
I think third count.
Do you take any kind of medication? You don't take nothing? Okay. Do you understand you're not...
Some Valium.
You take Valium?
No, I drink my medicine that they send me.
And what medicines are? I'm trying to make sure you're not going to some kind of mental crisis. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get you some help. I know you got the powder in your nose, but do you take any medication for, your mental? Because you're not making a lot of sense, okay?
If the officer would have taken a little time to run the man's ID, he would have realized what a horrible mistake he was making.
Okay. You got on 2 separate shoes. You don't know how you got here, okay? You were in other people's cars. You see where I'm at, brother? No. Nothing about you makes sense.
Let me tell you something. I'm not. I'm in the military.
You're in the military right now?
Yeah.
What's your rank?
I'll do that.
Huh?
I ain't got nothing to want to do anything.
I gotcha. What's going on?
This is Carlos.
Hey, what's up, brother? Good, man. As soon as I find out whatever the name is, I'm gonna trespass him, so he can never come here again.
George Henderson.
George Henderson. Appreciate it. George, what's your middle name? Do you know?
Gave to him.
Your middle name?
Alan.
Alan? What state's your driver's license in? Is it in Kentucky or Tennessee? What state do you live in?
What now?
What state do you live in?
Go on.
Huh?
I'm loose jacking things. Got me pulling.
Do you know your birthday?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
904-2232.
502 Todd. Break for a name, date of birth. Unknown state. First name's gonna be George, common spelling. Middle name Allen, common spelling. Last name Henderson, common spelling. Male's not in a very cognitive state. He does not know what state he lives in or where he's from. If you can, just run it through all 50. Should come back to a elderly black male by the same name.
502-2232.
What up? He was in his car, I guess trying to take it or still of it. I get here, he comes inside, he's acting super weird. I asked if he's got any, if he has a gun, and he says gun, and he goes in his pocket like this. I'm like, all right, no. And then I get him over here and I start talking to him, and I look at his eyes and there's like pins. And I'm like, all right, look in the air. He looks up, booger, sugar, all in his nose. I'm like, all right. Try to put him in cuffs, he starts fighting with me. We fall down.
Can you lean your head back for me? Can you lean your head back? Lean your head back. Put your head back.
Lean up, look up at me. Oh, yeah, it's all in there. So we start fighting. Oh yeah, I am. I'm getting with everything. So we start fighting, and I take him to the ground, and I got my arm on him.
Oh man, look crystal.
Yeah, he don't know. He does not nothing. He has no nothing. He bites the f*** out of me, dude. He's biting me.
Where's the bite, man?
Right here. Luckily, he bit me on this. So I get it away, and he tried to go for this one. I go, knock his ass out. I guess the side of his head. I mean, I was going to tase him, but I was like, I don't want to tase him. I just wanted to get him off.
Got two different shoes on.
I know. I can't figure out what's going on with him. Obviously, he's been doing something. He snorted. I don't know if he's in some kind of drug psychosis. He don't know what state he's in. He couldn't tell me really how he got here. He said some lady in the dress dropped him off.
1497.
I mean, yeah.
George was an honored veteran who served multiple deployments for 29 years and was deployed 6 times overseas before eventually retiring from the military in 2018 after head injuries and PTSD from combat began to worsen. George was hit with multiple charges, and when a urine sample report came out, he tested negative for any drug use the officers were speculating. This next case had an angry cop who broke every policy in the book when he arrived to arrest a man. This use of excessive force stank of racial prejudice.
What?
Where's this guy listening?
Let's hop out at 69 and come by you.
I need cars at 69 and off. We're supposed to be in the garbage can here, yellow house. I'm in the back. Don't you fucking move. Get out. Lay down on the ground! Hey, get off my hair! Lay down on the ground! You get shot on my hair! Lay down on the ground!
No full-length dress, no shirt.
Lay down! Flip over!
Why are you looking for me?
Flip over!
Why are you looking for me?
I got this male at gunpoint.
Why are you looking for me?
69th and Huff. Shut up. Don't you move.
Get your feet off.
Don't you move. Don't you move. Turn around.
Why are you looking for me?
Roll over.
Why are you looking for me?
Roll over.
Why are you looking for me?
Roll over.
Roll over.
Why is you looking for me?
Roll over. Roll
Why
over.
is you looking for me?
Down the ground, bro.
Take me
down
to
the ground,
bro.
Let's go. Hey. 69 Hope, yellow house.
The struggle continues, and after a brief moment, dozens of officers arrive.
Alright, y'all can let me up now, man.
Okay, 6
No, got no damn gun.
I had him in gunpoint in the garbage can.
Why you punching me though, man?
Because you're resisting arrest.
I didn't
grab him for my gun.
Huh?
Grab him for my gun.
I never grabbed for your gun, bro.
Yeah, right.
Hey, roll him over. He's stuck in my head, sir. Huh? Why y'all chasing me though, man? Huh?
Sounds like direct up.
Cut through.
Checking the same traffic. Yeah.
They had no reason for punching me, bro.
You have no reason to grab for my gun.
Man, on my kids, I never grabbed your gun.
Yeah, right.
What you talking about you faking? Then you pull my hair off.
You're resisting. You cut through back here.
From me? Yeah.
From Quimby.
But he punched me. Why he punched me?
Because you grabbed for my gun.
On my kid's soul, I never. Huh? Why you running? Why you chasing me?
What's your first name?
Antoine.
Okay.
Ain't nothing in my pie. I never had nothing. I had on no shirt or nothing. I never had nothing.
You gotta warn people run for fun, man. We just out for a jog. I don't understand.
No, because he jumped out on me. Walked across the street with no shirt on. What?
Just get me in a car. Stand up.
Why you punching? Why you punching?
Because you're grabbing for my gun.
My kids, I ain't grabbing your gun. Stop touching me.
Get up. Get up. You do nothing, right? Get out of the car. This motherfucker up.
Following this incident, Officer Petac was involved with 2 more similar incidents. He was fired for his repeated breach of policy and needless use of excessive force. This next security guard showed us how easy it is to lose your job. On May 31st, Lucas County Sheriff's Deputy Alan Gaston went to the local IRS office on personal business while on duty and in uniform. That's when he was confronted by a jumpy security guard.
They should be like right here.
I thought it was, I think it's this. I think it's in the 5th car. Doesn't say
No, but it's on that side.
Sure.
Yeah, because 425, 433.
It's on Summit, Internal Revenue Service. Good right. There's a car right there. Must be this one.
Second floor. Got it.
How you doing? So I stopped up here to ask a question about.
Gentlemen, I need to talk to you before he talks to you.
We're right here. Okay, again, I stopped up to ask a question. If you want to pull aside, it's fine. I stopped up to ask a question about some tax situation. When I walked in, he said, "If you're up here on official business," I said, "No."
That gentleman out there, he's not here on official business. He came in here with his weapons. I told him he couldn't have them. He had his hands on his weapons. I told him to remove his hands from his weapons. He didn't listen. I drew it.
Seth, the security guard, drew his weapon on Officer Allen when he told him that no firearms were allowed in the building, ignoring common sense. Allen's supervisor and other officers arrived on scene to figure things out.
Even if he's an officer?
You're not allowed to have your weapons on federal property. Even us, even you, unless you're here on official business. Which right now you're responding to a call. If you're here on official business, you're good to go.
He said, "Well, you can't leave your weapon up here. You're going to have to take everything off." I said, "Well, do you have a locker?" He said, "No, we don't. You're going to have to take it to the car." And I said, "Well, I have been up here once before.
310, you can have the air.
And they never said nah. So another gentleman stood up and said, hey, you got to do what he says or you're being disruptive, I believe he said.
I wasn't here.
No, I'm just saying. I said, okay. And I said, that's fine. I just said, but there's no locker, and this is what I'm doing. I said, so there's no locker?
You still got it on, right? Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I still got mine. He still got his gun.
And there's film to see, and he goes, get your hands off your gun. I said, get your hands off your weapon. I said, I don't have my hands on my weapon. He immediately goes and he draws his weapon out, points it at me. I said, what is wrong with you? And I said, I'm leaving. Yeah. He follows me out. He said, it's too late now. You're going in cuffs. So he follows me around the corner here. And I said, you need to go back inside. I hit the elevator to get off. He said, no. He said, no, you're not getting off.
Did you even, like, say anything to him that he should?
I told him, I asked him, are you here on official business? He said, no. Okay, you have to take your weapons off the property. You cannot have them here. He asked me if there was someplace where he could store them. I said, no, there's no place here on the property that you can store them. You're going to have to take them off the property.
The security manager tries to defend Seth. Who did he think he was? Dwight Schrute protecting the tax forms?
What's the law? What's the law as far as somebody bringing? I understand you're.
And this is just how I'm saying.
What's the law of bringing in firearms in the government and like when you're in?
Well,
and he's not an official, even though he's on county. He's supposed to. He's on county time. This we'll check all the records you have to do. But he's coming here on personal business, and he's not an official business. He can't bring his firearm.
As long as he's in uniform.
Unless you get in uniform.
But he's not an official business.
Doesn't matter as long as he's in uniform, because I mean, what if he? And here's my what if. What if he just got off shift and was going to take care of this because he doesn't live in the city or close to here before he goes home? Okay, and then it just, and I'm just playing devil's advocate for you so you can understand. Say he does put all of his stuff in his car and locks his car up, somebody breaks in and steals all of his stuff. Now we got some criminal running around.
Well, he probably shouldn't be here on
you know what I'm saying?
time either, you know.
Well,
I just came to ask a simple question.
That's up to him.
And I got
just trying to get all the facts straight.
He said call because this.
Yes, he pointed his gun at me.
Arrest that son of a bitch.
You can't point your gun at someone. And this isn't even a life-threatening situation. And I turned around and walked away, and he's still pointing at me. And by other civilians.
He can walk over to the government building and walk anywhere in government center he wants dressed like that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I mean, now if I go over there and I'm in civilian clothes, I have to secure my weapon.
This is what happened. This is what happened to me. Okay, I was told that there was a security incident, and I didn't know. I didn't know.
He's a hothead, and he's a wannabe, and he's going to cause some issues.
I didn't know it was
going to point it right at me.
I didn't know it was a law enforcement official.
Yeah.
So
neither did we. When we came up
so I came in, and I thought you were here to. You were here to help, and I didn't know it was.
No, it wasn't me. And you know what? I figured this guy's got some issues, so I'm gonna just leave anyway. No, it's too late. I'm putting cuffs on you. Stop! And he comes out and he's screaming while pointing his gun at me. So when I pull my phone out to take a picture of it, he puts it away. I said, "Well, there's cameras in there anyway."
Yeah. Personally, I'd haul his ass in. I don't care if he's a FPS employee or not. Yeah. There's no fucking reason. I quit carrying my gun up here. Yeah. When I was sworn, because they said, "Well, you can't have it in here." I could go to the 7th floor.
Yes, I can go to the 7th floor. And that's where I go. I'm in the building all the time. I serve subpoenas over here. So they have no problem with it.
Right.
And I only had one question. Once they said that, okay, I'll leave. He had a hard-on for me from the minute I walked in.
And then you drew on him?
He had his hands on his weapon. I gave him ample time. I told him no fewer than 3 times to get his hands off his weapons. He wouldn't. Alternated from having his hand on his pistol, to having his hand on his taser, to having his hand on his baton. So I told him to turn around, put his hands up, and get his hands on his weapon. And he didn't listen. Then he turned around and used drew my gun on him.
And once he walked away?
I mean, he was facing me at first. I drew my weapon, told him to turn around, and then he kept on walking. I still had my weapon out, but I wasn't pointing at his back. And I'm here, and I've kept him here because he was violating my directives, and he just can't be here with weapons. He wasn't listening.
Well,
where did this happen at right
here or in the
Inside is the federal property.
I guess the security guard was just excited to draw his weapon for the first time ever. When Alan's supervisor is told about Seth's reasoning, he points to the obvious.
What's his reason?
He's saying that since it's a federal building and the offices up here, that no one's allowed, regardless of status, to have a firearm in the building.
Really?
Yeah.
What's he got on him?
This is not a federal building.
No, it's not.
This is a federal office there, but from there down, it's public.
Right. This is our suspect with the gun.
His crown put his gun.
I'm gonna leave it. Put his gun on. Then we'll let him leave.
Who did this? He doesn't need to be here. I'm telling you right now.
So what's the legal ramifications of that?
I mean,
I'm not a lawyer.
No, well, neither are we.
So
Does not make any sense.
You know, I mean, the sad part is they're both. It's not that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad he didn't pull a gun on me, because I would have probably pulled mine on him. But
I started to disarm him.
Yeah,
but I didn't. I just.
The only thing is he feels that he was in the right. Now I don't know what your guys' rules are, and I know it says no firearms. The only problem is.
But common sense.
Yeah,
he has no common sense.
I know.
Okay.
He shouldn't be
I mean, it would be different if he walked up here and was in city clothes and had a shirt on, and then he seen his shirt move and he had a gun
exactly, that's what I
That
thought
makes
it
a
was.
huge
That's
difference.
what I
Or
thought it was.
Joe Schmuck off the streets walks up here and it's
That's
open
what
carry and he's got his gun hanging out.
You know what he
It
did?
says downstairs no weapons.
When I got on the elevator to leave, he kept his gun out and kept his foot on the elevator. You're not going anywhere. Are you kidding me?
Copy that. Yes, ma'am. Bye. Well, I got my directions from here.
Who's that?
Well, I got to go back in there, but
Well, you got to wait out here, because you were the one that called and we got to get this cleared up.
yeah, and you were responding on official business. You can come in there.
No, you got to wait out here, sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I've got my directions from the Federal Protective Service. I have to listen to them.
Where is your office? It's right here, right?
Yes, sir. I have my duties to perform. I have to get back to them.
All right, well, hold on 1 second, okay, man? I don't want it to escalate any further, okay? Let me run it with my sergeant real quick. Because it's right here, right?
Oh, how the tables have turned. First, Seth wasn't allowing Alan to leave. Now that he made a scene, the cops have to investigate, so now Seth's not allowed to leave.
What's his reason?
He's saying that since it's a federal building and the offices up here, that no one's allowed, regardless of status, to have a firearm in the building.
Really?
Yeah.
What's he got on him?
This is not a federal building.
No, it's not.
This is a federal office there, but from there down, it's public.
This is our suspect with the gun.
His crown put his gun.
I'm gonna leave it. Put his gun on. Then we'll let him leave.
Who did this? He doesn't need to be here. I'm telling you right now.
So what's the legal ramifications of that?
I mean,
I'm not a lawyer.
No, well, neither are we.
So
Does not make any sense.
You know, I mean, the sad part is they're both. It's not that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad he didn't pull a gun on me, because I would have probably pulled mine on him. But
I started to disarm him.
Yeah,
but I didn't. I just.
The only thing is he feels that he was in the right. Now I don't know what your guys' rules are, and I know it says no firearms. The only problem is.
But common sense.
Yeah,
he has no common sense.
I know.
Okay.
He shouldn't be
I mean, it would be different if he walked up here and was in city clothes and had a shirt on, and then he seen his shirt move and he had a gun
exactly, that's what I
That
thought
makes
it
a
was.
huge
That's
difference.
what I
Or
thought it was.
Joe Schmuck off the streets walks up here and it's
That's
open
what
carry and he's got his gun hanging out.
You know what he
It
did?
says downstairs no weapons.
When I got on the elevator to leave, he kept his gun out and kept his foot on the elevator. You're not going anywhere. Are you kidding me?
Copy that. Yes, ma'am. Bye. Well, I got my directions from here.
Who's that?
Well, I gotta go back in there, but
Well, you got to wait out here, because you were the one that called and we got to get this cleared up.
yeah, and you were responding on official business. You can come in there.
No, you got to wait out here, sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I've got my directions from the Federal Protective Service. I have to listen to them.
Where is your office? It's right here, right?
Yes, sir. I have my duties to perform. I have to get back to them.
All right, well, hold on 1 second, okay, man? I don't want it to escalate any further, okay? Let me run it with my sergeant real quick. Because it's right here, right?
The manager then questions Seth about why he did something so dumb.
They might not have.
Okay. Did you feel threatened in any way?
Yes.
How so?
He had his hand on his weapon. He wasn't listening to my
Well,
directions.
did he draw? Did he act like he was going to draw?
He had his hands on his weapons. He was not listening to my directions, and he had weapons here when he wasn't supposed to.
But common sense says he's law enforcement. Yeah, he's here on government time, and his government time. He shouldn't be here. But did he threat? Did he say? Did he draw his weapon? Does he have a holster?
A lot of times we go like this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man, but
You know. No, well, was he like this, or was his hand?
He had his hand there. He had his hand on the handle. That, to me, tells me you're about ready in trouble.
So we need to determine if there's going to be any legal ramifications on this either way.
We're gonna have to work that out. We're gonna call our detective bureau right now and talk to them real quick, so.
Did you tell him that he doesn't want to listen to our directives and wants to go back?
I didn't really tell him that as much, but.
As far as I'm concerned, I have to get back to my duties.
We got to call your boss.
Listen, do not make this worse, man, okay? Please.
I'm contracted by the Federal Protective Service. I have to get back to my job.
You called 911 and now you want to
I did not call 911.
Who did?
That gentleman.
I'm going to call the boss right now, and then we're going to call Brandon.
How far is that room away? It's right there, right? Nobody's gonna go in there with all of us here. That's what I'm saying, that's
Yeah.
why.
Is that what you're, is that?
I'm going to call Toledo Police.
No, but is that your concern?
What's the concern?
That somebody's going to go in there?
No, there are two taxpayers in there right now.
I told them to go sit in their car and fill this out.
Oh, okay.
Right
So,
there.
I think only criminal investigation is allowed to look at it.
Sir, stay here for us, please, unless you're staying right there.
I'm staying right
But
there.
yeah,
Okay.
it's real
That's
confusing as
what's
far
wrong
as.
with him?
Okay.
This guy's a boob. At what point do you think it's good to pull a gun out and point it at law enforcement officer?
He's in full uniform, got his duty belt on, everything.
I mean, he's screaming. I'm like, okay, this guy's dumb. So I'm gonna just leave.
Yeah.
I'll come back later. He followed. He said, I said, what are you doing?
Yeah, just.
You need to stop.
Yeah,
I'm putting you in cuffs. I said, and go back inside. He said, it's too late. I hit the thing. He puts his foot, now he's got his gun out, and he's still with the gun out, he's got his foot on it.
Holding the door
I said,
open.
man, move your foot so I can go.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
And I realized this guy is goofy as hell. He's got a gun.
Yeah, that's it. No.
Yeah.
As I said, he may be going to jail.
I guess there is no supervisor on.
Does Seth know that there's a world that exists outside this building? Because it looks like he was too dumb to differentiate between an officer and an assailant.
He kept telling him, take your hand off the weapon. I heard that 4 or 5 times.
Well, considering the fact he has a weapon too, I wouldn't take my hand off either.
Well, he ain't supposed to be in the building with the gun, period. Like, for somebody to walk in here with a gun, honestly, I mean, I respect y'all's position, but you don't come in a government office is he wearing a sidearm? Because I didn't see, I saw it was a he allowed in this building, period. He allowed me in the building, period.
That's an officer.
That guy was an officer?
The guy that you...
The guy we called police on was a police officer?
Yeah, he's a deputy sheriff.
Either way, he ain't allowed to have it.
No, he's not.
Well,
Maybe not
Unless
there.
he's on official business responding, he cannot be in here.
I did not know he.
So, okay, we've separated that. He can't be in that office.
I didn't know he was an officer.
He's in
All
full
I saw was his
uniform.
uniform. But it wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
It wouldn't have mattered to me anyway. But, you know, I probably would have been a little slower calling the police. I just went out and said, look, you got to follow the instructions of the guard. I don't care if you're the mayor or the congressman or whoever. If he tells you leave this office or one of us tells you to leave, you got to leave.
Okay, that's
Lucky you got a little bit of experience in time, right? You ain't freaking waffle his ass.
Oh, I know. Now, and he's going, I'm doing like this.
Yeah.
Get your hand off your weapon. I said, my hand's not on my weapon.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this might, this or this.
Exactly. And I said, my hand's not on my weapon. Then he pulls it. I'm like, oh, put that gun. This dude is, yeah, but you're like, I mean.
There might not be a charge you can put on him.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Get a statement from both sides.
End up with a report. I don't know. Well, now their IA may do something. I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I've ever dealt with this. I've been on for 13 years. I've never had a security guard pull a gun on another officer.
Dude, I'm telling you, and I'll be honest. When I turn around to walk away, I said, "This is dumb calculation," you know, because I just figured I'd diffuse it by
Just
You
leave.
know what, leave.
Yeah.
And that's what follows me out over here.
I just don't want to sound good.
I'm not here to lie to anybody.
No, that's what I said. You
Your
got
side,
cameras.
his side, I
Right,
really don't
exactly.
care. But personally, he's in the wrong. I mean, I was waiting to, I saw him, I'm like, suspect. But it never said anything. We got security guard, and then the way they made it sound is there was like an ODO here.
Yeah.
Is
That's
what
why
it
I knew he
sounded
was
like,
goofy.
that was walking him out the door. And we're like, well,
He
what the fuck
he
are they calling
followed me.
us?
And he kept his gun out the whole time.
This incident will probably be laughed about in the Lucas County Sheriff's Office for years to come. While Seth's higher-ups were investigating the CCTV footage, he was getting agitated.
No, you can't go back. He
Well,
just
your
told
job's
you
right
to
there.
wait a
Nobody's
minute.
even in there, buddy.
Okay, so you were
That's all.
telling me that I'm not allowed to go back yet, correct?
Sir,
We
you
are.
have
Okay. All right,
you have to
yeah,
wait
tell
until
me
we're
I gotta
done.
Take care of this before I can go back to doing my duties, sir.
I'm gonna go back.
So you can't take your people now?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. What's up?
Hi.
Hey, what's up, guys?
This guy pulling a gun at you.
He pulled a gun out on me.
Are we gonna arrest him?
I was, I mean, I came up to ask.
We're arresting him?
And
We're gonna do your, we wait for our investigative services to get here and go from there with it.
Oh, he talked to Dan.
You guys-
He talked to Gherkin.
What'd he
Go ahead
say?
and fill him in.
Stand by on the report, get their information, and if IA with you guys needs to call him, I'll give you guys his number, and then we gotta go talk to him afterward about it.
Okay.
Basically, Dan even said it. He goes, I don't even know what kind of report to make,
Right.
let alone a crime.
Right.
You know, I mean, this, other than the fact that this boob should never have a gun. I mean, my personal opinion, when you walk up here in a full uniform,
Right, that's what he said.
I mean, I was expecting to show up because all he said was, yeah, it's just a black male, and they give no description of no clothing, never said he was a deputy, nothing. So I'm waiting to show up and just have some black guy walking around in civvies. I get off the elevator, he's standing here, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I come here in plain clothes all the time with my badge and gun on. And I go to any floor I want to go to.
Well, he's trying to say this is a federal building. I'm like, no, that may be a federal office. This is not a federal building. As a matter of fact, it's 4 Seagate. The city owns the damn thing, as far as I know.
Is this security guard a new guy?
I don't know how long he's been on here.
You ever seen him before? No. I never even, he says that he doesn't have a boss either.
Well, somebody got to be in charge of it. They need a gun.
You guys wanna talk to him?
Yeah, I'd like to
Yeah,
talk to him.
please.
Watching, you got a gun on you. Be careful. Draw down on you.
Yeah. Well, he said he didn't follow you out.
After the incident was over, internal investigations found out that Allen was not violating any laws. Seth was reportedly fired from his job and pleaded not guilty to the charge of aggravated menacing. Seth had no common sense, and that became the reason for his downfall. And that's all for today. If you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next upload. Thanks for watching.